the bell, but to no avail. Another terrific boxing round for Majerus.
I'll tell you what, I don't know who arranged the seating, but they put Lupita Mijares, Christian Mijares' mom, right there on the left side by the corner there of Munoz. Good right hand right there. I don't know what's keeping up Munoz. This guy's got some kind of heart. I mean, he is a champion. This is a guy, again, a guy that fought as an amateur 163 wins, 129 knockouts. As a professional, also with that phenomenal record of 32 wins, 2 losses, all to one guy, which is Martin Castillo, and 27 knockouts.
Well, it's championship time as we go to the 11th and 12th round, coming up round 11. And in my score sheet, and certainly on Benny's, Munoz would need a knockout to win. And you can be sure he'll be going for it because Benny just mentioned the records and the heart of this man. And this guy that he's fighting, Majerus, is not named Castillo, so he has no fear that he can beat him. All right, this is the 11th round. Auditorio Centenario, Gomez Palacio here in Durango, Mexico. Glad that you can be with us. The Colonel Bob Sheridan here with Benny Ricardo. Our principals for the unification of the 115-pound division. Christian Majerus in the white trunks out in front of Alexander Munoz in the red trunks. But it has been some kind of fight. Great boxing by Majerus. Great determination by Munoz.
And, you know, the way Mijares got to this level, you know, he started out by the first round withstanding the power of Munoz, showed Munoz that, hey, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to trade and I'm going to go ahead and find the angle and eventually I'm going to get rid of him. And I thought from the third round on is when Mijares got rid of him. Good right hand right there.
But look at that. In that whole series, Majerus got hit by one light shot and then he counters with a nice right uppercut.
Now, at this particular point in the fight against Navarro, Mijares' fight was totally bloodied up. So this is a kid that just learns, Colonel. Every single fight he learns, and he just gets better and better and better.
Well, he's boxing sensation right now. Remember, he's 26 years of age, as Majerus, so he's going to be around for a while.
And this is his 8th title defense.
Oh, boy.
Again, you know, we're talking about a guy that goes to Japan to win it, goes to Japan to defend it, and does it successfully.
A terrific fighter. And look at Munoz. There's no quitting this guy. Winging shots every place, but can't seem to land anything. And Majerus just touches him up every once in a while and gets him off his game plan. At no time has Majerus taken a shot that has staggered him or, really starched him or straightened out his legs or got his legs loose or heavy in the thighs. And on a couple of occasions, Majerus has been able to execute shots that have done exactly that to Munoz, who's considered the heavier puncher of the two with 27 KOs. But brilliant boxing by Majerus. And Benny told you, just watch for the excellence of the boxing ability and skills of Majerus.
This guy's got a drum in his head. This guy's got a beat. Christian Mijares does. And he uses everything. Shoulders. He uses his legs. He uses his feet. He uses his arms, even his elbow from time to time.
And his shoulder. He knows how to tie a guy up. He knows how to make a guy miss. Look at this. Doubles with his jab and right back with a power shot. And
I think he's going to end up dropping Munoz. I think he's just going to time it out when Munoz comes in with one of those wild shots. I think he's just looking for that chance to time it out.
Well, Munoz's legs are not there at all right now. He's having trouble with his legs. And you're right. If Majerus can time the right shot with that left hand, he will drop him.
I think one of those ones where he rolls from underneath and then comes over it.
And there's the bell ending round 11. Another terrific boxing round for Majerus.
And here is some of that's trying to find something here, Munoz, by which to go ahead and get. But again, look at that uppercut. Beautiful uppercut right there by Mijares. Look at all those shots. I mean, he's throwing those with bad intentions, but there's nothing there. That just grazes. Okay, 5, 6, and then look at that punch. 6 punches by Munoz and then one by Mijares right on the chin.
And that's what he's done throughout the course of the fight. Just touch him up. Just get him off his plan. And Benny, you're right. Since the third round on, he's been able to do that tremendously.
Look at him. He looks like he's having breathing. We're in the 12th and final round of a championship fight against a guy who's only got 2 losses and 27 knockouts in his 32 wins.
What was that stat you had on the guys that have beaten him? They had like
3 and 7.
It's unbelievable. But, of course, that was early in his career. But here we go.
And none of those guys are boxing anymore.
Right, the 12th and final round. Christian Maharis in the white trunks. A real boxing lesson tonight to Alexander El Explosivo Munoz. Munoz must know he needs a knockout to win this fight. Maharis really, all he needs to do is cruise according to our score sheet.
But I think he's looking for a knockout now.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's up at his toes. He's moving around. He's boxing excellently.
But there's no quit in Munoz, though. El Explosivo. May not be an explosive, but boy, he sure is durable.
He sure needs to load up some right hands now if he's going to be successful in the last couple of minutes of this fight. Because Maharis is boxing excellently right now.
He's going to need all the oil in Venezuela to get this knockout.
Lands on the inside. That one partially blocked in the hands of Maharis. John Shirley, let him go now, son. Let him go.
That left right there was right on the chin.
And you see the head of Munoz. He's going to be a sore puppy tomorrow. And, you know, you're right, Benny, because look at his legs. He's a little sloppy on the knees again. Look at Maharis standing toe-to-toe. This is what you don't want to do early in the fight against Munoz. But Maharis has a whole different attitude right now. He feels like he can slug with this guy. He's way out in front, and he doesn't need to do this. No, but he doesn't know he's way out in front.
I think he's just going to time it.
He wants the knockout. You're right.
Yeah. Watch how he's going to time. There it is. Right there. That one was there. The left could have gone in right there.
Well, he caught him with another one that time. But look at the condition that Munoz is in because he's taking a lot of punishment. Look at his arms. He's so arm-weary right now. And there's 1 minute and 9 seconds to go in this fight. And he is out on his feet.
What an effort, though. Munoz, what an effort.
Tremendous. Look at it. His arms, I mean, it must feel like he's got bricks in those gloves. His hands feel so heavy and look so heavy right now. His shoulders, like 20 pounds of weight on each one of them after all of this fighting. And there's no quitting the guy.
Nope.
And look at Maharis continue to make him miss. Of course, the accuracy is robbed by fatigue. And he's still right in there, battling as much as he can. I can't say enough about the courageous effort that Munoz put out throughout this fight. And look at how exhausted he is. He walks into the right uppercut that time.
That head is just snapping straight back.
This is some effort put out by both fighters. Look at Munoz. He will not quit. He's exhausted as he gets hit by the left hook as he comes in.
Where is he finding the oxygen?
Inside of 10 seconds ago in this fight. What a tremendous prize fight you have witnessed tonight, folks. This is tremendous stuff, and they absolutely love it here in Durango, Mexico. This fight is just about over. Here comes the final bell of the fight. And there it is. It's all over. A great effort by both guys. And again, look at Maharis. He's not breathing heavy at all, is he?
Amazing. And you know, folks, you may not know these two. You may not know their names. If you're a boxing fan, you do. But after seeing this performance, I hope you start looking at the super flyweight division, some of these guys in the lighter divisions, and know what kind of performance these guys are going to put for you. They're going to come and throw shots, and after the whole thing's over, they're going to be smiling. But look at the face of Mijares, totally unmarked. What a difference between that face against Navarro.
Well, he just couldn't have fought a better technical fight than he fought. He's known as a boxer, and he boxed brilliantly, and after what I thought, he lost the first 2 rounds of the fight, and then he got into that second gear that you mentioned and got into his rhythm was the word you used, Benny, and you were so accurate because I've got it scored 117-110 in favor of Maharis, and then there was that 6th round that the point was taken away from Munoz, or it might be a little bit closer. In fact, it would be a little bit closer, but, I mean, dominating boxing even in the close rounds by Maharis, and a tremendous, what I'm sure is going to be a victory for him. We've seen strange things over the years, so we'll wait, but there's no question in my mind that Maharis has won this fight.
So now let's talk about some of the people in this division here, in the super flyweight division. You got Fernando Montiel, but I think Montiel now has gone up to 122. I don't think he's going to be fighting anymore at this particular division. You got Darchinian, who's going to fight Kirillov. Darchinian is still a dangerous fighter from the power standpoint.
Yeah, well, he's awkward in his southpaw, and he's real dangerous. He gets down low. He throws punches from weird angles, but he took an awful beating there a few fights ago, and you wonder if he'll ever be the same fighter again. Vic Darchinian from Australia.
Yeah, Nino Donato is the one that ended up dropping him. So, yeah, we'll see on that one. But then Kirillov had a superb performance against Navarro, dropping Navarro and then eventually winning the unanimous decision win on that one. So there is an option.